Assembly to sit in Uganda for 3 weeks. Police to rearm traffic police officers. Uganda flags off 52 athletes to contest 6 disciplines. Joining, and we'll go straight to what we have for you this evening. UBC TV launched the Front Bench talk show last month, where cabinet ministers and permanent secretaries of the line ministries are to account for what their ministries do in line with the appropriated resource envelope. The first ministry that flagged off the Front Bench talk show was Minister of ICT and National Guidance. It was followed by Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Animal Industry. And Animal Husbandry, I beg your pardon. Tonight, don't miss watching the Ministry of Foreign Affairs featuring the Line Minister, Honorable Jeje Odongo, and the Permanent Secretary, Vincent Vajire, unpacking what the ministry has managed to do in the just concluded first quarter of the financial year and the challenges therein as they offset to start the second quarter of the financial year. The biggest question is, what does the ministry's work plan in the second quarter of the financial year entail? And what is earmarked for expenditure to the line ministry by Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development? That and many more coming up at the top of the hour. And Sports, Janet Museveni has urged parents to fulfill their responsibility of guiding their children and showing them how to live purposefully. She was at the stakeholders consultative meeting, which hosted for leaders from various sectors in the Teso sub-region, that is at Soroti State Lodge, I beg your pardon.
The lady noted that while young people globally face similar challenges, parents from other parts of the world are more proactive in guiding their children, unlike many African parents who allow their children to grow up without proper direction.
I have been complaining many a time about how parents have completely abdicated their responsibility. You would imagine normally that children are safer at home than even in schools. But when the schools closed, there was this outcry throughout the whole country that education must open because the girls are getting pregnant all over the country. And I was feeling really frustrated myself and saying, how can parents be shameless to accept the fact that they cannot lead their children to live a normal life when they are at home with them?
The First Lady made these comments at a stakeholders consultative meeting she hosted for leaders from various sectors in the Teso region at Soroti State Lodge. The meeting was part of the Teso Regional Youth Life Skills Summit, themed My Life, My Responsibility, organized by the Organization of African First Ladies for Development Uganda, with support from the Uganda AIDS Commission. She expressed hope that parents in Teso would be reminded of their roles and cease neglecting their children, which she attributed to the unprecedented rise of teenage pregnancies and drug addiction.
Young children addicted to drugs. Now listen about a young man just going and raping an old woman. African families used to really respect the elders. But now our young people are doing the undoable.
She thanked the Vice President and all other stakeholders for joining the fight against the issues destroying and harming children. In another development, the First Lady and Vice President Major Retired Jessica Alupo joined forces to inspire the youth of Teso at the Regional Youth Life Skills Summit held at Teso College, Aloet. These summits aim to empower adolescents with life skills for making informed, safe and healthy decisions about their lives and futures. They cover topics such as living purposefully, worldviews and decision-making, media and technology, sexuality and relationships, leadership, and HIV/AIDS.
At the grassroots, our young people, especially the girl child, are faced with challenges such as early marriages or forced marriages at that, unplanned for pregnancies, all of which are impeding their successful completion of the education cycle. We as leaders owe a duty of care to these children to save them from these challenges within the communities they live in. Mama, through faith in God and service of God's people, you have demonstrated admirable and inspiring support to the youth.
The First Lady urged the youth to embrace godly values, honor their bodies, and the opportunity for their education as treasurers from the Lord.
Therefore, I implore you, as you leave this place, to honor and treasure the knowledge you have acquired and to hold it sacred. Your true love waits commitment to yourself, your future partner, and your parents or guardians.
Reporting for UBC, Baguma William.
The East African Legislative Assembly has come up with transitional model as it transits to a political federation. The Speaker of the East African Legislative Assembly, Joseph Ntarutimana, told the media that the model allows partner states to cooperate and achieve customs union and East Africa common markets.
Members of East African Legislative Assembly states are in Uganda for a 3-week plenary sitting. IALA has a rotational arrangement of the plenary sessions. The Assembly will handle committee reports, various bills and also petitions and motions by members.
We also have Amongin who will bring again this female genital mutilation bill. The committees will bring report on 1, election management in EAC region. This is Regional Affairs Committee.
On the allegations of misuse of funds at ESC headquarters, members say the Assembly has an audit commission that annually prepares audit reports. A member of IALA, John Odong, says they have made progress as a community to achieve customs union and common market.
The political federation still remains the ultimate ambition of the community, but in the interim, in the intermediate, the summit has adopted political confederation. Is coordination on matters of foreign policy, there is security, there is trade. Assembly, my committee will be going to Juba. What are we doing in Juba? In assessing the progresses made with the peace talks and peace initiatives for the South Sudan.
On non-tariff barriers and cross-border trade, the chairperson Communication Trade Committee says the challenge still persists because different countries have disparities.
The problem with non-tariff barriers is they keep coming up every day. Every time a new product comes up, if the standard in Kenya is different from the standard in Uganda, automatically that becomes a problem. So it's a continuous problem that requires continuous resolution.
To speak, in our community we have 13 one-stop border posts across the region, and these one-stop border posts have eased the free movement of people and goods.
Members from the DRC are to attend the plenary virtually.
Focus on the positive. We focus on, for instance, what will the Republic of Uganda bring to the table of the East African Economic Bloc to make it the best.
I'm Nafka Farid and Gloria Gweta Benji at Parliament.
The Uganda Police Force intends to revive the idea of manning traffic officers with shotguns to support their enforcement operations. This comes upon increasing cases of attacks on traffic officers. Rusoke Kituma, the police spokesperson, says that the public needs to appreciate the sacrifice of the men and women in uniform.
The scuffle that happened last week has prompted Uganda police to contemplate giving traffic officers shotguns to enhance traffic operations. The traffic police officer at the rank of police constable, Charles Makawa, while controlling traffic flow around Nakawa traffic lights, was attacked by a female motorist.
She goes ahead, confiscates 2 phones of this officer and also confiscates a government machine. That's the EPS machine. She gets them, she now takes possession.
The suspect is identified as Maset Bintwire Bashisha. In the altercation, some of the traffic controlling gadgets, including phones and the EPS ticket machine, were damaged.
She really seems to be the kind who runs through an illegal system. She has no insurance, she does not feel any obligation towards traffic regulations. Then, of course, there are charges we have slapped her with in respect to crime, where we have charged her with assault and also simple robbery.
Police is proposing arming its officers with shotguns and giving them more security to enhance their safety.
Eyokwetaaga nga bo nabo okubawa ebyokwetaasa ndoza nakyo tujja kuba tukitunulamu nga management. Kirina obulungi bwakyo, kirina ne disadvantages. Naye ekyo ndoza kyekintu management kyejja okutunulamu.
In another development, the Inspector General of Police Abbas Byahagaba has applauded a traffic officer, Police Constable Tumusime Abdallah, for exhibiting high level of discipline and dedication during traffic operations. Tumusime's video clip went viral recently, where officer is seen enduring heavy rains while controlling traffic in Kampala.
The Inspector General of Police tasked me to particularly make him know that he has been appreciated.
I really love my country. I love Uganda. That's the reason why I couldn't even see rain. And even during sunshine, I'm always there. And I can promise that I will always continue working hard and hard for the country.
In policing operations, at least 40 suspects were arrested during a week in review. Security launched a crackdown on criminal gangs in different urban centers, towns and cities to curb criminality.
We are trying to carry out these operations because these fellows we arrest have given headache to people in the areas near where they smoke their weed.
At Kila Police Station, police are investigating a break-in of Cholina Chechkweimirila, a money-lending company. It is alleged that robbers broke into the office of the money-lending company and made away with large sums of cash, 40 computers, and yet to be valid sums of collateral securities of the company clients.
Access to the premises by cutting through the iron sheets and the wooden ceiling. The internal padlock on the front door was also cut, and a large amount of property, including clients' belongings used as loan collateral, was stolen.
The details surrounding these investigations include the legal operation of this money-lending company, insurance status of the company, and how their clients will be compensated. Abdul Nasir Lukomwa and Rogers Komagum for UBC.
The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is set to release Ugandan immigrant workers detained in prisons and deportation centers. State Minister for Labour, Employment and Industrial Relations Esther Anyakun has revealed that this excludes those already convicted of drug-related offences and murder.
The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has agreed to pardon Ugandan immigrant workers detained in prisons and deportation centers. This decision follows a ministerial technical visit by Uganda's Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development to Saudi Arabia from October 14th to 17th. The ministry reaffirms its commitment to improve standards of labour externalization to protect Ugandan immigrant workers.
The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia gave us an ultimatum of 60 days to have this accomplished. So it is now, we also pledge to make sure that we work together with our team of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to get the data, because we have Ugandans that with the ministry clear for repatriation, but we also have Ugandans who have been going through trafficking. So we want to ascertain all these numbers. And if you look at the systems, our IMIS program knows how many Ugandans are there. But when you look at the Musamed, the Saudi King system, there are more Ugandans who are in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia compared to what we know as government.
Esther Anyakun, the Minister of State for Labour, emphasized that this agreement excludes Ugandans involved in drug and murder-related cases.
Abakwatibwa muno mu Uganda oba neeri nga balina enjaga bambi ffe tuba tetusobola kubayamba. Etteeka lyeri lyo liri clear, teri negotiation.
Attorney General w'eggwanga lino avunaanyizibwa alina right ekiriyalinga aba lawyers okuva wano ne bagenda e Saudi Arabia ne bayingira mu nsonga zino okugezaako okuyamba bannayuganda. Okay, ne bwe bakola emisango, let them be interrogated and investigated to the bone, to the last point, tukakase nti ddala kibasaanidde.
Saudi Arabia is Uganda's largest labor externalization destination for immigrant workers, totaling to over 150,000, contributing about $900 million per annum. Kain Faith, Maureen Rubagumia for UBC.
Let's take a short break. We have more. Please keep it with us.
There is only one rule you must follow in order to be a winner. Number 1, defeat the undefeatable. You, step forward. I want you to box the air until it falls down. I'm not seeing it falling in. You see it falling in. Box, harder. Winning is hard, but with MTN Momo, it's easy. Simply pay or shop with Momo for a chance to win mobile money every day. Use the Momo app or dial *165*3#.
To help businesses recover from the impact of COVID-19, government introduced a tax amnesty through a waiver of interest and penalty on outstanding principal tax as at June 30th, 2023. Accordingly, URA has since July 2024 been implementing this waiver. To benefit, simply pay your outstanding principal tax by December 31st, 2024, and the waiver is applied automatically upon payment confirmation. This amnesty applies to domestic taxes, namely income tax, rental tax, payee, and others. Grab this golden opportunity today. For more, use the platforms displayed.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together. In the heart of Uganda, a financial revolution is happening. We were once left out, saving the old-fashioned way, with an unexpected saving spot, keeping it too close for comfort. But now, we found a better way to save and manage money. Download the Wendy app from Google Play or App Store or dial *229#. With Wendy, your money is safe and you can earn interest daily. Visit your Google Play or App Store or dial *229# to register. Wendy, Wanawoli.
We thank you so much for watching It's UBC News tonight. Uganda Microfinance Regulatory Authority and Post Bank have unveiled an initiative to extend financial services to underserved communities. The partnership marks a significant milestone in Uganda's financial inclusion agenda.
Post Bank and Woomera will bridge the gap in hard-to-reach areas where physical banking facilities are absent. This collaboration leverages innovative technology to secure, reliable and compliant financial services and deepen financial inclusion.
Encouraging Wendi to digitize savings groups across the country is a great initiative, and we acknowledge Post Bank for taking this innovative approach as it aligns Uganda's national financial inclusion strategy of bridging the gap of access to financial services for millions of Ugandans. So today, we are here to celebrate that so many Ugandans are going to be able to join the Wendi wallet so that we can be able to further on our financial inclusion strategy.
The initiative will utilize mobile and digital platforms to facilitate seamless transactions.
Mistake. This is going to be the best collaboration you can think about, because you're starting from the core of the money economy, not waiting for people when they have gotten out with all the struggles. You should ask yourself, why is it too expensive when people are getting into the money economy? It's because they are just joining and the cost is high. So we need to reduce the cost by working with the regulator here.
It's important to remember that when we launched Wendi, we launched it with a regulator who is Bank of Uganda. Today we are excited to add on a regulator specifically looking at the Tier 4 space, and we believe that cements what we can offer on our digitization drive or financial inclusion agenda. Part of the things that have been challenging in this space is, one, access to finance, number two, a lot of lack of transparency. All these are actually addressed by the digitization agenda or the Wendi platform.
This brings banking solutions closer to vulnerable communities to boosting economic participation. Sandra Kahonde, Robert Katamba, News Tonight.
Brought to you by download the Wendi app from Google Play or App Store or dial *229#. Wendi Wanaori.
A winner, it requires that you exceed all the limits of mankind and womankind. But when you play with MTN Momo, winning is easy. Simply get your phone and use the Momo app or dial *165*3#, enter merchant code, enter amount, enter your Momo pin and pay. Congratulations, easy. Your stomach is full and now you stand a chance to win mobile money with MTN Momo. Billions is easy, no. Billions is easy, no.
The East Africa UK Tourism and Culture Expo 2024 is here, happening on 8th and 9th of November 2024 under the theme Enhancing Tourism as Engine for Social and Economic Transformation on the sidelines of WTM London at the Rembrandt Hotel, 11th Thalo, PI South Kensington, London, SW7 2RS, United Kingdom. For tickets, exhibitors will pay £1,000 and participants will pay £300. For more information, call +256 787 096 100 or +254 795 806 969. Visit www.eauktourismexpo.com to register.
Thank you so much for watching. We now go talk sport. Uganda Secondary School Sports Association has dispatched athletes to take part in the 2024 ISF Under-18 World Schools Gymnasiad in the Manama city of Bahrain.
Uganda will be represented in 6 sports disciplines at this year's International School Federation Under-18 World Schools Gymnasiad in the Bahrain capital city of Manama. The disciplines include athletics, table tennis, badminton, tennis, swimming, and basketball.
I am excited to note that besides the athletics competition, you will also be engaged in capacity building programs that, among others, will position you, will build capacity for you, but also prepare you for leadership. My prayer is that you should be good representatives and ambassadors of this country and exhibit the highest level of discipline.
The 52 athletes that are representing the nation have been flagged off at National Council of Sports.
You must very much know that there is a God. We have more than 50 million of people in Uganda. Who are you that you are going to represent Uganda now, at your age even? Then you need to say, God, this is you. Don't think you are the brightest of the brightest. There are people who are even better than you. But God has given you this wonderful opportunity. So that's why I always feel like who comes first to be thanked is the God.
Uganda will have a swimming and basketball 3x3 team from Seroma Christian High School and a boys tennis team from Kibuli SS.
It has helped me to get a sponsorship at Seroma Christian High School. It has helped me to travel. It has helped me a lot, as now I'm going for my first international games.
Kibuli SS will also have a table tennis team, as will Mbogo Mixed, Seroma Christian High School and Mbogo College.
Bwoba ofunye omukisa ogukiikirira Uganda nti gwajja kuba namba emu okusinkana omuntu bw'atyo. Twetaaga obe n'empisa nti oli bw'aba avudde Bahrain ng'azzeeyo agamba nti nasangayo abantu b'e Uganda bantu balungi, erina kuba nsi nnungi, erina kuba nsi y'amaanyi, erina kuba nsi nange gye nsobola okugendamu n'enkyalirako oba n'enkoleramu emirimu gyange.
Uganda's badminton teams are from Rubaga Girls, Mbogo High School and Kibuli SS, while the athletics is selected from several schools to form a national team. This is Uganda's third appearance at the Games, with the 2022 edition in France yielding 7 medals, including 2 gold, 1 silver and 4 bronze, all of which were from athletics.
We thank you so much for watching. That is all we had for you. Let's get back to you at 10 p.m. Enjoy our next program. See you then.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. This